Hello everyone, the much anticipated Supreme Court judgment of the 3-year practice rule is here, and we all know what happened. We all know what happened in 1992, 2002, what the commission said, everything we know, okay? We are not going to talk about it. We are going to talk about what are the options ahead, what are the things we need to do going ahead. First, let me discuss the judgment itself. The judgment says 3 years of practice is required for any person to be eligible for Civil Judge Junior Division all over the country. If you are in Jammu and Kashmir, still eligible. Kerala, still you have to follow this rule. Okay. Now, second point, when will this 3-year, from which date will this 3-year practice be calculated? From the date of graduation, AIB qualification, or what? See, the moment you graduate with your LL.B degree or BLLB, whatever, you get the law degree, you can register yourself with the State Bar Council and you get a provisional registration which is valid for 6 months. This provisional registration has a date. From that date, you are considered to be practicing according to this Supreme Court judgment. So you don't have to qualify immediately your AIB exam. You have to prioritize getting yourselves provisionally registered. That is it. So if you got that done, kudos. If you haven't got done, do it as soon as possible. Now, 3 years if we calculate from today. So counting back 3 years would be 2022. So 2022 graduates who did get yourselves registered and have now AIB exam qualified, then they are eligible for this exam. They don't have to worry about anything. 2023 graduates, you are going to be eligible for the 2026 vacancies. So just wait for a while. Prepare yourselves for those examinations. 2024 and 2025. If you guys are eligible for the vacancies already notified in 2025, which is the Chhattisgarh vacancy or the Rajasthan vacancy or the Kerala, Gujarat, or even Himachal Pradesh, the ones who qualified pre, all of you are safe and you can give these exams. Just give your 120% to these exams and give it your best shot. If you qualify, there is no rule, there is no High Court, Supreme Court judgment that will make you ineligible. You are eligible if the exam has been already notified. If the exam has not been notified, then you are not eligible. You have to wait for 3-year period to pass by. This is the eligibility criteria. Now I'm going to just give you few pointers. First of all, people are frustrated, sad, disheartened. I understand, but do not engage in any kind of disrespectful behavior towards the Supreme Court or any judge or any lawyer, anything. Don't say something so scathing that it results in contempt of court, because that will surely disqualify you and you don't want that. You don't want such grave consequences for something you said in a moment of emotion, okay? So make sure that you control your emotions and act according to what is right and what is the right step ahead. So I have clarified 2022 to 2025 people what you are supposed to do. Now the second thing I have noticed on the groups is that people are planning for protests or mass petition. That is not going to work. We are not against the government here. We are voicing our problems against the Supreme Court. And the Supreme Court only listens to one thing, which is the point of law. Okay? So you can file a review petition, but that's it. That is the legal option that you have. No protest, no amount of mass petition is going to help your case. Yes. Now I want to discuss some of the basic things that people are confused about. Whether if I have pursued LL.M in the meantime or I have pursued Company Secretary, etc., will that be counted as practice period? So let's talk about that. The first question that I have is, ma'am, I have completed Company Secretary course alongside my graduation and I am practicing as a Company Secretary in a corporate. Can I be eligible for the exam? Your answer is no. Justice B.R. Kavai, if you have followed the proceedings or read the articles, has clearly mentioned that you need courtroom experience. So this does not count as courtroom experience. So no, company secretary, IES, CA, all of these people are not eligible. Ma'am, I am a court clerk at Rajasthan High Court. Am I eligible? See, court clerks are eligible because that is a courtroom experience. Even APO, APP people are eligible because they also have courtroom experience. So yes, you guys are eligible and good luck. There is this question that I have cleared IBPS this session, and I have joined it, but I want to give judicial exam on a future date. So let me clarify that if you are a bank officer, law officer, then you are not qualified for this exam, because again you will be working for the bank, which is mostly going to be non-courtroom experience. You are not going to enter your courtroom at all. So yes, you won't, sorry, so no, you won't be qualifying for the eligibility criteria. Also, people give CLAT PG exam to be eligible for law officer in various PSUs like ONGC, Power Grade, etc. etc. Those people are also not going to be eligible for this exam anymore. Yes, very, very important question is, if you have pursued LL.M or Ph.D in the meanwhile, then whether you are eligible or not. See, you can practice side by side with LL.M or Ph.D. So most probably you are going to be eligible, but the specifics have to be cleared later on when I read the actual judgment. But most probably consider yourself eligible. Okay. All of these questions I have dealt with. If you have any more questions, you can post it in the comment section below, and I have attached the file of the judgment in the comment section or the description of the video. Do check it out and read it in detail. And my only advice to you all is, I know it is disheartening, it can be infuriating, but do not write anything stupid. Even if it is not under your name, you have an alternate ID and you are writing it, don't do it, because it might have consequences which you are not ready to deal with. Okay? And I know it's disheartening, but with the options that I've discussed with you right now, I think you can manage it, and yes, you will get the courtroom experience and you will be eligible. And everybody is in the same boat, so you're not the only one being picked out of it. So yeah, and stay healthy, stay calm, and plan and execute. See you in the next video. Bye bye.